Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon and good evening. So you have seen the campus tour of this college, and this is EWIT is 20 acres campus which is provided with modern infrastructure, and this college is part of EWGI group, which is East West group of institution, and this video I have made specifically for the placement update of 2020. So EWIT has its campus at Bell Layout and Anjana Nagar, and this is the address of the college in case you want to reach out to the college for any further information. And this is the new course, artificial intelligence and data science, which was introduced last year. So for admission perspective, KCET code is E106 and COMEDK code is E048, as you can check here on this particular page here. And apart from that, the new course which was has started, there is a regular course like in electronics communication, computer science, information science, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, and AAA. And apart from that, they do have a department of management, MCA, but I'm going to stick to engineering placements only on this particular video review. Also, this is the placement officer, and in case you need any further information, you can write to them on placements email ID which is provided. So these are the key top recruiters which are visiting this college, and most of them are like Indian IT companies like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, and some of them like Tech Mahindra, and some of the multinationals are also there, IBM, Accenture, and Capgemini, but they are recruiting in lower numbers, right? So let me first start with the NIRF PDF data which is shared with the government to get the necessary accreditations. So if you see the last 3 years placement, 2021, 891 students were eligible for admission, and out of which only 323 students got job, right? So median salary is 3.5 lakhs. Before that year also 914 students were eligible and only 371 students got placed, and the total number of total median salary was 3,50,000, and previous year also 918 students got eligible, but only 318 students got a place. So you can see that the placement is not more than 40% in this college, right? So I will only recommend the branches which you can take here is computer or information science, on maximum up to electronics, for which 3 branches I'm going to show you the placements of the companies where students got placed. And this is the latest placement figures, right? So you can see this is the first page of computer science engineering placement. You can see the second column, CSE. This is starting with CSE placement, and the first 8 to 10 students you can see placed in Wipro. Now this is the second sheet, another 8 to 10 students you can see placed in Wipro CSE branch. Now this is the third page where you see around 7 to 8 students got placed in TCS, so which is also a well-known IT company. The next one is you see 2 students got placed at Tech Mahindra CSE, and there are another 5 students who got placed at Tech 6D Technologies of Computer Science branch. In this sheet, around 4 more students who got placed at 6D Technologies. As we further move, you can see computer science students. 2 students got placed in Mindtree, which is also a good company, and 1 student got placed at Sonata Software. And then there are 10 to 15 students who got placed in Capgemini. You can see 6 to 7 students named there, and this is the second part of the list where another 7 to 8 students names are there, all placed at Capgemini. So all of good companies are visiting, and they are taking in the range of 10 to 15 students. This is the next sheet where you see another 5 students of Capgemini. So Capgemini around 20 students, and 1 student at Ecolite Digital, and 1 student at IBM you can see on this list. If I further move, this is another company called Turing Minds. Again, this is another 6 students you can see on this sheet, and many more students got placed at Turing Minds. So you can see another set of 6 students, and even in this sheet you can see the Turing Minds is continuing, another 6 students. So around 20 students got placed from CSE department in Turing Minds. Now you see the next page where 2 students are placed at Shegs India Private Limited, and then around 6 to 7 students you see further of computer science department placed at BristolCon. BristolCon is a decent IT services company in India, so this is a good placement. And you can see in the next sheet also some 8 to 10 students part of the same company, BristolCon CSE department. Further you see another good company, top 20 college companies in India, IT companies, Hexaware, 2 students, and Infosys. At the bottom of the sheet you see around 4 students who got placed in Infosys. Now this is another 3 company called Scholar, 3 students got placed, and Dhruv Technologies, another 4 students who got placed. So that was a total computer science CSE placement which I covered till now. Now I am showing you the ECE placement. You can check in column 2 ECE and 5 students in Wipro and last 2 students in TCS. You can see in this particular sheet. Same set of companies which took CSE students also took ECE students. So you see one ECE in Mindtree and another 8 ECE in Capgemini. So Capgemini you can consider as one of the big recruiter here. Around 30 to 40 students get placed in Capgemini itself. And this is the next page which are showing students placed in Turing Minds. Again, you saw the Turing Minds in computer science students. They took the same set of companies are taking this thing. Another 5 students who got placed at Wipro. So ECE students. These are earlier were the Wipro CSE students. Now, if we further move, there are another 5 students of Wipro. So Wipro taking 10 students from ECE itself, and the last 2 students you see are TCS ECE branch. Further, if you move, 1 students of ECE in Mindtree, another 6-7 students of ECE in Capgemini, 2 students of ECE in Sheg India Private Limited, and another 4 students of ECE you can find in Bristol Cone. So one message is very much clear that all the companies which take ECE students also take the computer science students, right? So ECE has also good opportunities, and you see 4 more students in Infosys, 1 student in Mapcot. So those are the ECE placements I have covered. This is the third branch or the last branch on this review, ISC. So you can see 6 students also got placed in Wipro. So similarly, you can see all companies allow, these are another 6 students for Wipro. So 12 students of information science engineering in Wipro. Same companies allow CSC, ECE and ISC students. So you can take any of these 3 branches. They are equally good, right? Similarly, 3 students you can check in TCS, another 3 students, ISC branch. And now you can see Tech Mahindra, another 3 students of information science branch and 2 students who got placed in 60 technologies. Now this is another sheet. You can see around 8 students who got placed in Capgemini, and all of them are information science students. And the same company which took ECE and a CSE student, Turing Minds, another 7 to 8 students. And same Bristol Cone is also. So the number of companies visiting this college are not high, but the company which is coming is being recruiting a lot of number of people. 8 students again in Bristol Cone, same company, and another 3 students, 2 students in Bristol Cone, 1 in Hexaware. You can see in this sheet, and all are ISC students. Here you see ISC, 1 student at Scholar, 1 at Dhruv Technologies, and 3 of them in Jeeves Information Systems, smaller companies. And 3 more students of information science placed at Sysforce Technologies, and 2 more students who got placed at Infinite Solutions, and 1 more students who got placed at WebNode. So I have covered the placements of CSC, ISC and the information science. So even if you are trying to take this college, so you can take only computer science, information science and ECE in this college. The rest of the branches will not be worth. And that's all my review. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe to get similar updates on other colleges.